As more organizations connect external systems to Yeeflow, secure authentication becomes an essential part of enterprise integration. But not every external connection should be managed in the same way. Some integrations only need secure access to one specific business application. Others need to be registered and governed as complete third-party platforms at the tenant level. That is why Yeeflow provides two independent authentication methods: OAuth Integrations and App Credentials. They are designed for different integration boundaries. So, how should you choose between them? App credentials are created and managed within an individual Yeeflow application. They provide the application with its own app ID and client secret. The application administrator can also define an expiration policy and precisely control which application resources the external system can access, including the permitted read or write operations. The external system does not receive a master key to Yeeflow. Instead, it receives a dedicated access credential for one specific application and a clearly defined set of tasks. Imagine that an external partner portal needs to exchange business data with an opportunity management application in Yeeflow. It may need to look up existing information, submit new records, and keep data synchronized between the two systems. But the external system does not need access to the entire Yeeflow tenant. It only needs secure access to one designated application, and only to the resources and operations that have been explicitly authorized. This is where app credentials provide value. But when an integration needs to move beyond a single application and connect with Yeeflow at the third-party platforms level, it requires a broader integration model. An external partner application needs to access Yeeflow in different ways and under different identities. On one side, users need to sign in and grant permission, allowing the external application to access information on their behalf. On the other side, the application also needs to run scheduled background tasks without requiring a user to be present. The question is no longer limited to access to one business application. It is about defining who is accessing Yeeflow, which identity is being used, and which Yeeflow API capabilities the third-party application is allowed to request. This is where OAuth integrations provide value. Each third-party platform receives its own independent identity within the Yeeflow tenant, including a client ID, client secret, redirect URLs, and authentication configuration. Access can be governed over time through secret expiration, new secret creation, and the ability to enable or disable each integration independently. OAuth scopes define what the external platform can do, while resource scope determines whether access applies across the tenant or only to selected applications. Workspace scopes define whether the platform can view or manage workspace information. And application scopes control access to application records. For workspace and application access, administrators can choose the specific workspaces and applications the platform is allowed to access, rather than granting access to everything. Because every OAuth integration is centrally managed in the admin center, organizations can maintain visibility through activity and audit records. So, which option should you choose? Start by identifying the integration boundary you need to manage. If the external system only needs access to one specific Yeeflow application, and you need precise control over the resources and operations available inside that application, choose App Credentials. If you need to register a complete third-party application with Yeeflow, manage it centrally at the tenant level, and use standard OAuth or OpenID Connect authentication flows, choose OAuth Integrations. Together, these two independent options help organizations manage every external connection at the right level, while maintaining security, visibility, and control across systems, data, and business processes.